Bolena. I was a captain with Gabby for varsity cheer. I know, I'm trying. I will say that writing this speech was incredibly difficult for me because that team and this sport means the world to me. So, it was my first year of cheerleading. I was at my first banquet, and they presented us with these chocolate bars. It was a Hershey chocolate bar with a picture of my team wrapped around it, the 2006 Stallion cheerleading squad. All of the 6- and 7-year-olds started to rip them open and eat them because you know how little kids are, but something told me not to, so I didn't. I kept it. Little did I know that 12 years later I would be holding this candy bar at my last varsity cheer banquet, giving my captain's speech in front of my sisters and my cheerleaders. Looking at this candy bar made me think of one of the first team phrases I ever learned. United we stand, divided we fall, all for one and one for all. The 2008 Spear leaders in the room probably remember that quote because we heard it all the time. Thinking about that quote made me think of what my team, my varsity girls in this room, stood upon throughout the seasons. What we each took from one another to become closer, stronger, and unbelievably great. We learned to become resilient. Jess King taught us that. It didn't matter how many times Jess King fell, she was always the flyer to want to try the new stunt, and I was always the base to have to base her in the new stunt. Especially if I was wearing my lucky hair tie, and it was bad if I let Kat borrow it. We all learned how to shake things off and dance no matter where we were. Olivia Matthews taught us that. She also taught us how to rap till baby got back. We all learned how to spread positivity on and off the field. Peyton Moore taught us that. We all learned how to have conviction and to stand up for what we believe in and to be loud and proud. Sydney Audino taught us that. We all learned how to laugh in any situation. Kat Smith taught us that. She also taught us that all the way Seneca's her favorite silent cheer, and no one can call it the cat. We all learned how to make things our own, and Kelsey Spray taught us that, whether it be jump splits on the basketball court, conditioning routines with Coach Wise in the summer, or Austin Mahone dances. We all learned how to be a true teammate. Alyssa Broman taught us that. She was always there when needed, always, or trying to twerk in front of the dance at camp. We all learned how to overcome adversity. Eliza Simmons taught us that. Not many people I know can laugh about having to swim out of their car with their backpack on top of their head. We all learned how to share our kind hearts with others. Katie Martin taught us that. And finally, we all learned how to lean and lead with each other. Gabby Romano taught us that. She was always the person to tap my shoulder halfway through a sideline cheer because I didn't hear the captain's calling. I know you all look to me as your captain to lead, but I can't tell you enough how much I looked to each of you to learn these qualities from you and to take them with me for the rest of my life. They gave me the confidence and the strength to move forward. The girls sitting at that senior table have all attributed such unique qualities to the varsity squad of the 2017-2018 team, special in its own right. But walking out of this banquet doesn't mean that that team ends. We've had each other and been able to learn from each other. Those lessons are what shall carry us through our future, and what I also hope that each of the younger girls in this room carry throughout their high school careers and beyond. Especially to my juniors, who I had the pleasure of getting to know this season. The seniors have taught you so much, and I see so much potential in each of you, and I want you to hone in on that and share and love upon one another. Captain is simply just a title. You all have a duty to your team, for united you will stand and divided you will fall. I'd just like to take a moment and thank Coach Wise for being like my second mom. He taught me not only how to represent my school, but my name and my family with pride. You do give the best hugs in one given I've had. I'd like to thank my sister for being my #1 best friend, no matter the situation. Okay, this is why I saved my mom for the end, because I'm probably gonna cry and she's crying. And I'd like to thank my mom for being my #1 cheerleader. You pushed me to finish that first season and earn this candy bar, and you pushed me ever since. You would always tell me before tryouts that you could give me the perfectly clean white shirt, no marks on my shorts, and the most slicked back hair, but whatever I did beyond that was up to me. But you were wrong. It was your spirit and your strength and your heart that I cheered with in every tryout, every game, and every practice. So thank you, I love you so much. Your parents all give you so much, so please thank them and give them a hug whenever you can. I like to think that everybody in here is a cheerleader because we're all cheering for somebody. Thank you all for an incredible season, all for one and one for all.